back. Don't talk on me. I got heard this shirt on. It's old. This is Rockets. Had this for a minute, man. Probably when he was going crazy. Averaging 30 something points. 36, I think. But this is the title that I saw that I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's that time.
This is Marshall and his mother, Alicia. Just feet away, inside the trunk, lies the dead body of Marshall's girlfriend. He has cut her body up and plans to discard it in the remote mountains of the Sierra foothills. Over the next several weeks, a series of small mistakes in Marshall's cover-up would bring him face to face with local police and the FBI. Watching detectives unknowingly walk past his murder scene and slowly discovering the monster he truly is.
Have you guys thought about maybe she was trafficked?
I don't think I ever heard someone say that.
It's approximately 6:30 p.m. in Antioch, California, when 24-year-old Alexis Gabe is seen at a Chevron gas station. While filling up her car, she receives a message from her boyfriend. "Are you still coming over?" She replies, "I can only come by for a bit." After paying, Alexis gets back on the road, and by 6:37 p.m., she's seen arriving at her boyfriend's house. He doesn't know it yet, but she's there to break up with him. A decision that will carry far greater consequences than she expects. 2 hours pass. Then Alexis's car is seen leaving Marshall's house, but something isn't right. The vehicle takes an unusual route, one Alexis never uses to get home, and just 12 minutes later, roughly 6 miles away, it pulls into a quiet residential neighborhood. A masked figure steps out of the car, noticeably larger than Alexis. Moments later,
How the
her
fuck can
phone
they see that? I
pings.
cannot see
Did you
that,
make it
man.
home? And as the figure disappears
Look
into
like
the
they got a
distance,
jacket on.
Alexis is never seen or heard from again.
Eric Furman. Is this a family member or friend? Family member. Sister. And how long ago did you last talk to her? No one's spoken to her since she went to see her ex-boyfriend last night at 8:30. And she's not answering her phone or anything? No, it's going straight to voicemail.
On the line is Alexis Gabe's sister. Her tone is urgent as she insists on filing a missing persons report immediately.
She didn't do it. He didn't do it right away. They was arguing for about 2 hours then. She said 8:30 last night. She got there at 6:37.
To better understand the situation, dispatch sends Officer Rod County to the family's home. And that's where he learns why Alexis's family is already fearing the worst.
You could have killed her right away.
Good morning. How you doing? I'm a detective with the police
This is her
department.
family.
I'm gonna get some info from you guys, and I'm gonna start looking for Alexis. That's okay. Okay.
That room cluttered as shit.
She ever
That shit made me look
make any like sort of statements?
Oh.
Okay. Is she generally pretty happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always out. Every day.
She's always out. Do you know where she goes a lot of the time?
With her friend, E and Ria. She meet us yesterday too.
Does she have any mental health issues? It's generally an antidepressant.
Yeah, I know. That's what she said. That's why she's looking out for the doctor. She's seeing the doctor.
Okay.
But they have accident with her boyfriend, car accident. She said she have a chiropractor appointment.
Who's her boyfriend?
The one that we know is Marshall.
Marshall.
Jones, yeah.
Okay.
And we just find out yesterday. The friend said Marshall telling Alexis if they gonna broke up, he's gonna get one Alexis.
Oh, okay. And this is Marshall.
Marshall.
Okay.
Needless to say, the officer knows exactly who they need to speak with next. According to Alexis's mother, Marshall Jones
fuck
is
they
the
got masks
boyfriend she
on
went
in
to
their
see
house?
last. But even more troubling is her claim that he had threatened to harm himself or Alexis if they ever broke up. As Coutney wraps up his initial search, he relays the information to his sergeant. From there, requests are made for street CCTV footage, a real-time location warrant for her phone, and most urgently, another officer is dispatched to Marshall's address. Later that afternoon, the officer arrives at the house. Knowing Marshall is one of the last people to see Alexis alive, the officer expects to gather more information about her whereabouts. But he's about to get much more than that. But before we get to that, I want to talk about something else that's important too. For almost a year, I've had
Not
this
on my channel, you ain't.
It's easy to completely
Oh,
free web,
nigga.
your area, and your insurance.
Fuck, man.
ZocDoc then shows you doctors near you that will fit. With more than 150,000 providers across all 50 states, from primary care to pick a time slot, fill your details, and just like that, you're booked. Usually within 24 to 70 year problem yourself. Instantly book a priority care of our house.
Hey, is Marshall home?
Let's get back to the video.
How y'all doing? Hey, is Marshall home?
No. I'm on his house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How y'all doing today?
Oh, they
Okay.
desperate. If they
Y'all be
talking
safe,
to
be careful now,
kids.
okay?
That's fine.
Hey, I hear you know Alexis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. So, Gabe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Gabe.
Yeah, no, her mom told me that she didn't come home.
So yeah, cause I spoke to her brother and friends, and they're concerned.
Concerned too.
When was the last time you spoke to her or saw her?
You know what? I can.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, hold on. So I can show you my call log. I talked to her throughout the day yesterday. I want to say 6:38 is when she told me that she was outside. She,
Here?
yeah. I let her in. We hung out for a couple hours. She left around 9.
Did she say where she was going?
Yeah, I can show you text messages. She said that,
The more you give me, the better, man.
yeah, I was about to say,
appreciate it.
I remember her saying, this is from today, it's not delivering, I've been trying to call her. I was like, are you still coming over? You must still be asleep. She's like, I can only come by for a bit today. I was like, okay. Because she was doing some other stuff for her job that she was doing some running around for.
Okay. Any idea where she may be?
You know, brother, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I honestly thought she went to go smoke with her friend Rhea when she left here.
Maria.
Maria.
Oh, Maria.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought she went to go smoke with her because usually she won't tell me, you know, what she's doing until she's already doing it. So I thought she went there, but then when I kept on calling by like 11 and I wasn't getting anything.
Okay. Did she seem out of sorts when she came over yesterday? Was she her normal self? Whatever that may be.
Yeah, I mean, she came in, we hugged, we kissed, she watched me, you know, do my little heist on GTA, you know, playing my game and whatnot. I mean, we watched Family Guy.
Okay.
It was fine.
When she left, did you see her? Did you see her leave?
Yeah. And I say yeah because I mean I opened the garage door and she left, so I mean.
Okay. Also, she opened the garage door.
Yeah.
All right.
At first glance, Marshall appears far more willing to help than Alexis's family hinted towards. But as he recounts his last encounter with Alexis, his demeanor is oddly detached, at times even attempting to make light of the situation. It's the kind of behavior that doesn't go unnoticed. But before wrapping up the interview, the officer would ask one of the strangest questions possible at a moment like this.
Do you have a car? 'Cause I want to be able to
yeah.
follow up with you.
Yeah.
And how long you two been? You guys two, you dating?
Yeah.
How long y'all been together?
Like 3 going on 4 years.
Okay. All right.
And I showed you my call log, text message.
You ain't got to strap down in the house like a slave or nothing.
No, I don't. No, I know you have to ask.
Yeah,
because
I
it's a
have
serious
that. Yeah,
situation.
exactly.
And I appreciate you trying to make
Yeah.
light of it, but no,
Okay.
I do not.
All right. All right.
On that strange note, the interview wraps, and the officer calls his sergeant, only to learn that, while this conversation was taking place, a major discovery had just been made a few miles away. On a residential street in Antioch, Alexis's family comes across their daughter's car while organizing their own search and spreading the word on social media. Police are immediately informed of this discovery, and the car is towed and seized for forensic analysis. Inside the car, some troubling details quickly stand out. The keys are still in the ignition, the door is unlocked, and personal items are missing. After removing and analyzing the car's infotainment unit, investigators are able to track Alexis's precise movements before her disappearance. And just 12 minutes before the car was abandoned, it had been at Marshall's house, not her friend Maria's, as he had previously implied. These findings, along with the alleged death threat, prompt investigators to move Marshall from a person of interest to the primary suspect in Alexis's disappearance. The following day, 2 detectives arrive at Marshall's house, suspecting he is the last person to see her alive and may have been withholding vital information. However, they're also here for something else. Something that will catch him completely off guard.
Hey, I'm a detective minister. Okay. Are you Alexis's
Boyfriend, yeah.
boyfriend? Okay. What's your name?
Marshall?
Marshall? Okay. Yeah, we're still looking for her. Have you heard from her at all? Or?
I have not. I've been trying to call her. I've been texting. My text messages aren't getting delivered. My phone calls are going straight to voicemail.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, basically at this point, like, I think this is the last place that we know that she was at.
Right, and
So we're just, obviously that's why we're kind of keying in on this area, you know?
I understand, and like I was telling her mom, like, hey, I saw her, this is the last time,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm worried,
Right.
you know, and she's missing, and that just means that she's missing. It doesn't necessarily mean something happened to her, so I'm really trying not to let my mind wander. Her friends I'm not going to say they've been putting me under scrutiny, but they're making me feel like I did something, and I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, anytime
And
boyfriend, right?
and that's what I'm saying. You know, everybody handles stress
so,
different, you know,
yeah.
and so I just
want to rule everything out, anything weird to happen here. So,
I
you know what I mean? Then we can move on to, hey, let's go look another area and see where she's at, you know?
I understand.
Are you cool if we go inside and look around real quick?
It's not my house, it's my stepdad's, so
Right.
I mean, I could call him really fast and see.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Clearly uncomfortable with the request, Marshall agrees to call his stepfather the homeowner of the house. And as they wait for his approval, detectives would slowly begin to suspect there's something inside the house neither Marshall nor his stepfather wants them to find.
Hey, Dad. Alexis went missing, and the police just want to go through the house really fast just to make sure that everything's fine. Is that okay? Okay. You said that one of you could go in, but you would like the other one to stay out here.
No problem. Sure. You got a flashlight or anything?
I don't.
Yeah, me neither. You want to go in?
Sure.
Alright.
Hold that for me.
Alright.
What's your dad's name?
Leslie?
Leslie? Okay, and that's the one you were talking to on the phone?
Yes.
Alright, you said one of us would come in? Cool. Thanks, man.
Do you want me to leave the door open?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sure. I'll come around.
Anything of hers that's here?
I mean, there might be some clothes that she left over.
Okay.
It's gonna be in my room. My room's a mess.
That's fine.
Cool.
This your room?
This is my room in here. I know. Like I said, it's a
Hey,
mess.
it happens, bro.
This shit is messy too. God damn.
You guys drink together, I'm assuming?
Yeah. At the house.
As the officer moves through the house, Marshall's room quickly stands out, left in complete complete disarray, and as he inspects the room further, little does he know, this very place holds subtle clues and will soon become a crime scene.
Is there upstairs?
No,
It's just one
it's
story.
just one story.
There she is. That's why it looked like that. I was like, why does she
And then
look
this
so
is other
cramped?
people's rooms.
Yeah. Did you want to go in the backyard?
Probably not. Alright, I'm gonna close this door.
You ain't even gonna be able to find shit. What do you say?
Nothing out of the ordinary. His room is an absolute mess. He does.
Focusing on the mess, the officer overlooks the attic, a place hiding a terrifying secret. And it's no accident. Marshall has been guiding him through certain
that
areas.
blood on it?
The officer overlooks the attic, a
That
place
looks like
hiding a
blood.
terrifying secret. And it's no accident. Marshall has been guiding him through certain areas, carefully steering him away from others. But despite the search turning up nothing, officers aren't done with him just yet. There's something else they want to ask.
No contact from her?
None whatsoever.
Okay. Phone's been off. You tried to call her, I'm assuming?
Indeed.
Do you mind hanging up with him real quick so we can... I'm gonna ask you something. Would you be willing to give us your cell phone for a forensic download?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm able to do all that stuff.
What was the forensic download again?
It just shows me all the information on your phone for a certain period of time.
Oh,
It
okay.
shows like, hey, was this phone here the whole time?
Oh, yeah, for
Stuff
sure.
like that?
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
And then I would just have you sign like a consent form.
Okay.
And then you can bring it down, sign the consent form down at the PD. And then I'd take your passcode, and then I would do it that way.
Okay. They want to do a forensic download just to make sure that, you know, my phone is where I said it was, i.e. where I said I was.
But she was still here when he got home?
Interestingly, detectives not only gain access to Marshall's phone, but also learn that his stepfather was allegedly at the house at the same time Alexis was there. So they make a note to speak with the homeowner as soon as possible to see if his account aligns with Marshall's. Shortly afterwards, Marshall
tell me
gets
your
into his
dad,
stepfather's car and follows the officers to
Stepdad.
the station. As he drives, officers ahead notice something strange. He appears anxious, swerving slightly with something large in the back of his car obstructing his view. In reality, Marshall isn't just nervous. He's just realized he's driving straight to the police station with a car full of incriminating evidence. About 10 minutes later, Marshall arrives at the station, trying to steady himself, quietly questioning why he brought this car in the first place. And the second he steps out, he realizes the officers are onto him.
You know what these all happened? Yeah, blankets and whatnot. Wait, do you actually have to search it, or can you just look around? Because this is my dad's car, and
No,
I don't.
I mean, I kind of just want to lift the gate so I can see inside, you know? That's cool.
Again, it's not my car, it's my dad's, and you have my phone, so I'll open the gate for you, though, so that way you can look inside. That'd be great. We went to the drive-in, so tried to get Rumi some water. I mean, you can look in the bag, that's our chili cheesesteak.
Any of this hers?
No.
Because we would like to collect the DNA sample from her, right? So we have a reference on file. So was she back here?
Yeah, like, I don't...
So is any of this, like, was
None of this is her. I don't know.
Would you mind if we, like, took a blanket to test it? Or...
I would, because, yeah.
Alright. And does she normally sit up in the front seat?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's not a photo.
We're not. You don't want us to look under the blankets or what?
She would like to look under the blankets. I don't want you to think I have a dead body or anything.
No, I was just. Because we're being all.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your stepdad or your real dad?
My stepdad.
Gotcha. Alright, cool.
Naturally, Marshall's unwillingness to show what's in the trunk immediately raises red flags for the officers. Once it's opened, they find multiple blankets, pillows, and food waste, with Marshall insisting that he and Alexis used the car as a bed at the drive-in. With suspicion mounting, they get Marshall to sign a consent form, download the data from his phone, and then return it to him. And as they let him go, detectives believe the contents of Marshall's phone may finally reveal what he's been hiding, unaware that this entire investigation is about to start going downhill. The next day, as investigators prepare to review the data from Marshall's phone, they notice the download process has failed, leaving them with nothing. Realizing Marshall's willingness to cooperate may already be reaching its limits, detectives decide not to push any further for now, and instead turn their attention elsewhere. There's still one person they haven't spoken to yet. Marshall's stepfather, the homeowner who was allegedly inside the house the same night Alexis disappeared. If something happened to her that night, he may have witnessed it. With that in mind, they drive back to the house to speak with him, where they'll begin to suspect that not everyone wants them to discover the truth behind Alexis's disappearance.
Hey, Mr. Clark.
I don't know why y'all be trying to break up
We're just trying to follow up on everything going on with Alexis.
Y'all be trying to
We haven't talked to you yet. Marshall had said that you were here when Alexis was here on Wednesday night.
Did you see Alexis here on the 26th?
Be honest with you, I come. If she's here, she's here. She's not. When I see her, I don't. You don't recall seeing her car here? No, I do not.
And you don't remember seeing her talking to her that night?
No, I didn't see her there that night. No Wednesday. How's Marshall holding up with all this? He's upset. No, for sure. I mean, just now finding out this girlfriend's coming up missing. I mean, I found out yesterday with the note coming in, the flyer. Oh yeah, flyer and stuff. Saying that she's missing. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What was she like as just an everyday person? Like, she's good? Sweet. Yeah. I mean, she's just a good young lady. She never brought drama to your house or anything like that, or. What couple? I mean, aside from couple drama. Yeah. I mean, they never argued in front of me. But like, she never brought any outside BS to your house or anything like that. No. Is Marshall around? I know one of the detectives was trying to reach him and he hadn't returned his phone call. Marshall's not here. And I say he's gonna go talk to his mom. Okay. Me and his mom don't really conversate like that.
With this information, police now know where to look for Marshall next. His mother's house. What catches the officers off guard, however, is Leslie's refusal to confirm being with Marshall and Alexis the night she disappeared, directly contradicting what Marshall had previously told investigators. Now faced with more questions than answers, officers leave to figure out their next move. From this point forward, the investigation into Alexis's disappearance quietly begins to shift in a much darker direction. During the next several days, police visit Marshall's mother, Alicia Clark, looking for her son. But suspiciously, she claims she hasn't seen him since the night his girlfriend Alexis vanished. By now, investigators begin to consider a troubling possibility. Marshall may be on the run, and his family may even be covering for him. But their biggest piece of evidence is still to come. Just as the investigation seems to stall, CCTV footage is recovered from the route Alicia's car took the night she vanished. For roughly 12 minutes, the car is seen speeding from Marshall's home to the residential area where it's eventually abandoned. A masked figure is seen stepping out of the car, noticeably larger than Alexis, with a more masculine build. As detectives begin tracking the figure's movements through nearby cameras, they watch it move calmly for over a mile until it arrives somewhere completely unexpected: Marshall's mother's house. This development makes investigators certain that the masked figure was none other than their prime suspect, Marshall. And with that, an emergency search warrant for his home is secured immediately. On February 1st, more than a dozen officers arrive at the house convinced there is far more inside than Marshall originally let them see.
Oakley PD search warrant, open up!
Break the door. Break the door with your foot. Yeah, hold it to the side and press it forward. Yes, fry. We need that fry. You have the fry? Fry bar? There you go. Oakley PD! Come out with your hands up! Bring us up! Check the left, check the left. I got a door on the right. Check that door. That's clear. Oakley PD, come out with your hands up! Search wide! Check that. Clear?
As officers move through the house, neither Marshall nor his stepfather are anywhere to be found. But then, as they prepare to enter the garage, it doesn't take long for a vile discovery to emerge.
Smell it?
Smell like dead body.
Yep. In the laundry room.
Good. Yeah. There's a little cup on this one.
Right here, yeah?
Yeah, right in here. I got a big whiff.
Yep.
Put that backyard.
All space?
Yep.
Multiple officers begin to notice a distinct smell, one they believe to be the odor of a decomposing body. The scent appears to be coming from the laundry room and leads up towards the attic. So officers prepare to investigate and brace themselves for the worst.
It looks undisturbed.
Are
we agreeing?
It's been opened before.
I don't know.
It's right here, dude. Yeah. It's points straight out to the garage. So that's the thing, is like, we gotta check the crawl space. Did anybody check inside that SUV or take a peek inside?
I didn't see anything. It's locked.
Okay.
Scott, I'm gonna have this door closed for a second. I mean, there's pathways where they walked for electrical, but I don't see.
No footprints, no drag marks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you can see where they're walking,
Okay.
doing something, but I don't.
They said they could smell something right where you're at, Logan.
Like there's a vent. It's coming from the vent, kind of. Yeah, once we hit this area and start walking to the garage is where I smelt it.
Does it look like blood and hair?
Yeah. You see? Blood hair. Look it. That paint?
Could be blood, could be
like
blood.
brown paint, but that's not the blood.
Alright, let's
This flops.
let's clear up.
After following the scent, officers come up empty-handed, but they do uncover what appears to be dried blood. After clearing the entire house, officers are still unable to locate the source of the smell, so a canine unit is called in. If human remains are hidden somewhere on the property, this dog may be their best bet on finding them.
I don't know. I got a big whiff right in the laundry room. It smelled like this dead body.
Oh. Alright, let's see what we get.
No worries.
That's not it. So that is had none of the other behaviors I'm looking for. You took. Okay, good girl.
Alarm. Front door.
And then that's the attached garage.
Oh, can we go in there?
Yes.
Okay, good girl. Did you guys say that or did?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't bring that in.
You saw her go up the wall here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's just checking odor. As I said, you've worked with canine, so we didn't get final. And that was the kind of thing where it's like, I had some weird odor, but it's not all of her behaviors, which was more what we had there. And of course, you and I both know there could be, you could have vacuumed up a tissue that had bloody nose.
Yeah.
And that could be. Okay, good girl. All right, wait. It's not saying you boy. All right, that's all we got.
Somewhat surprisingly, the handler isn't fully convinced the dog has detected human remains. However, several indications suggest it has picked up on something suspicious, as it repeatedly returns to Marshall's room, sits in one spot while staring at its handler, and most alarmingly, begins clawing at the wall, a sign the odor may be coming from the attic. But even after multiple additional searches, and with more canine units brought in, officers are left with troubling yet inconclusive results. Small traces of blood, the presence of bleach and other cleaning supplies, and a missing shower curtain. Following these discoveries, officers secure the scene and begin working to obtain real-time location data for Marshall's phone, now fully suspecting they have a homicide on their hands. Over the next several weeks, officers are seemingly no closer to finding Marshall. Neither his mother nor his stepfather appear willing to cooperate any further. But every time the investigation seems like it's losing momentum, Alexis Gabe's family keeps pushing forward, pressuring police to find their daughter and bring her justice. That pressure soon begins to pay off when investigators finally obtain a real-time location warrant for Marshall's phone and discover he's moved to Vacaville, California, roughly an hour and a half from his home. After a quick check, they find out exactly where that location leads. His sister's house, so officers quickly head to her address, hoping to find Marshall there.
What's your name?
Ariana.
Ariana. I'm James.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Obviously, you know why we're here, right?
I do. When he got here, he was off. While he was here, that's when I saw the first flyer for Alexis. And that's when I started putting the pieces together, what could be. I said, get your tomorrow, you gotta be gone. I want nothing to do with this. And his gun was underneath. I lost my...
What was their relationship like between Alexis and Marshall?
So, it got toxic over the last year and a half. He was a lot more torn up about them breaking up than about her being missing. I will say that, irrefutably. Looking back on it, my brother does have sociopath and narcissistic tendencies about himself.
Your mom and Marshall are close, right?
Yes.
Do you think that she's helped him out in any way?
Will she get in trouble?
I hope not. I mean, I hope in the end of all this, she'll be as cooperative as you are. Because ultimately, your brother made the choice that he made,
yes.
Right? So do you think he went to Vegas?
No. I believe this is the number that he's using. If you guys want to take it, that's fine.
Most worryingly for officers, Ariana seems to suspect someone else may be helping Marshall evade police. However, Ariana also gives them something significant, Marshall's new phone number. So after wrapping up the interview, investigators move quickly to track his location. This is when they discover that Marshall's phone is pinging all the way back to his mother, Alicia Clark's house. Up to this point, Alicia has been telling police she doesn't know where Marshall is. Now, detectives begin to suspect she's lying and may even be actively hiding from police. Over the next few hours, police secure an emergency search warrant for Alicia's house. Officers rush to the location, knowing full well Marshall could disappear again at any moment. But little do they know, the lead they're following is actually a setup.
Oh, the police search warrant, come to the door! Hello? That's okay. Let's open the door for me. Thank you.
Alright, ma'am, come on out, please.
I understand. She's okay.
Are you able to wake her up and bring her out here for a minute while we service this warrant?
Let me see anything.
Anybody else inside?
After escorting Alicia and her daughter outside, officers move in to search the house, but they find no one else inside. They do, however, spot a working camera outside the home, one they immediately begin trying to obtain a warrant for. Despite Marshall's absence, the forensics team insists that his phone is still actively pinging inside the house. By now, investigators know something isn't adding up, so they prepare to question Alicia, starting with the very reason they're here in the first place.
Where's the best place?
Oh.
That's not yours.
Talk to me. What's going on?
So, we're obviously here for a reason, and there's a couple of reasons. We're here for Marshall's fund. So, we know it's here, but we don't want to tear your house apart too much. So, if you could direct us to it so we don't have to, like, mess anything up. Like, where is the fund?
It's upstairs in my closet in the green Hawaiian shirt you guys need. Now I have a question. What do you guys need it for? You guys phoned it.
So the cell phone thing, they went and did the download, but some of the files got screwed up, so we don't have everything. So we need that, and plus we know that he's had the phone after that. So that's the evidence that we want.
Strangely, Alicia appears unusually cordial with the detectives, despite having her house breached. She's even admitted to holding a wanted suspect's phone, yet treats it as if it's nothing serious. By now, investigators are more than suspicious of her involvement. They're convinced she not only knows where Marshall is, but more importantly, what he did to Alexis.
So, so he's obviously not here, so you know where Marshall is?
Years ago, I do not know. I do not know. I've intentionally told him, do not tell me. It's just the situation. I don't want to know.
So you're distancing yourself?
Oh, God, no, not at all.
Okay.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
no. I just
but I
know
don't think that's a problem. Shit, I wouldn't want to know either. Because them niggas gonna make you testify and shit.
And we don't believe that.
Yeah,
We
I
just-
better not.
We just...
You guys are just doing your job.
Right, we have to try our best to get answers right, so that's why we do this.
I'm definitely not distancing my son. Not.
Okay.
That's not the reason.
What do you know?
I know that the two of them had a solid relationship. I mean, for Valentine's Day, he wanted to get her an edible arrangement. Couldn't afford it. And so he went and got the chocolate, all of the stuff.
All these houses,
built
they got
her
shit.
an edible arrangement.
Sister got a nice house, mama.
I mean, that's the kind of guy he is.
Y'all
I
couldn't
told him
help
since he was younger, when you're dating,
Oh, shit.
you want to make sure that you are so good to her. She's going to be comparing every other guy to you.
Right away, this description of Marshall doesn't quite align with what investigators believe about their suspect, especially given his sister's earlier claims that he's a narcissist and a sociopath. If Alicia is fully aware of her son's alleged crime, then defending his character like this is not only disturbing, it's something most people would find nearly impossible to do. Sensing this may be more difficult for her than she's letting on, detectives decide to shift their approach, appealing to her emotions, hoping that if this is all an act, it's about to break.
Because, I mean, obviously, we're still looking. She's still out there somewhere. And things don't look good.
Yeah, it's hard to look that family in the face and tell them, hey, look, we don't really have anything to tell you.
Have you guys thought about maybe she was human?
So,
Have you guys found that angle?
I've heard that some people posting stuff on the internet and stuff, but a lot of people are not, they don't have a good grasp on how human being works.
Right.
You can't just snatch up a 24-year-old, 170-pound female. I mean, I'm just going to be straight up with you. Do you think Marshall had anything to do with it?
God, no. No.
Even if there's evidence that would suggest that he has something to do with it?
You guys would have to prove it beyond a reason.
Obviously. I don't want to leave you thinking that, for the lack of a better term, just...
I know. Oh, God, no. No.
There's
not at all.
a reason. I mean, I can only leave you with that. But I can't like...
That's even saying too much. You tell me.
I don't want you to, like... To just... Like I just said, I mean, we've been... Both agencies here and the DA's office, we've all been working on this for 3 months now. We've looked every which way.
Despite the detective's best efforts, Alicia doesn't appear to budge, and the worst part is that her dismissive attitude seems to work. Although officers inside manage to locate Marshall's phone, they find it's been wiped completely clean. And with nothing concrete tying Alicia to the disappearance, investigators are once again forced to leave empty-handed. With no body, no confession, and no idea where Marshall may have gone, Alexis's case slowly starts going cold. Months go by, with no new leads on Marshall's whereabouts. But then, investigators finally secure a warrant and obtain the CCTV footage from his mother's house. And as detectives start analyzing the footage, they begin to understand how Marshall managed to stay one step ahead of investigators for so long. Inside these large plastic bags, investigators believe are Alicia's remains, and suspect Marshall's mother was aware of it. Following these developments, investigators reach out to Marshall's sister and learn he has a friend at an apartment complex in Kent and may be hiding there. Using travel records, CCTV footage, and anonymous tips, they zero in on a specific location, the Skyview 3322 apartments. On June 1st, more than 4 months after Alexis Gabe disappeared, the task force moves in to serve a murder warrant and finally arrest Marshall. But as they arrive and prepare to breach, nothing about this operation is about to go as planned.
John? Come in.
Yeah, came to the door with a knife.
After emerging with a kitchen knife, Marshall is shot multiple times by 3 officers. Despite immediate medical aid, he is pronounced dead at the scene. The following day, Paul Beard, chief of the Oakley Police Department, holds a press conference, announcing that Alexis Gabe's case is now officially being treated as a homicide, and that Marshall Curtis Jones had been charged with her murder before being shot and killed. But any real sense of closure for Alexis's family would not come until much, much later. On November 3rd, while metal detecting near Jackson Road in Plymouth, a local resident discovers what he believes to be human remains and immediately calls 911. When officers arrive, they're left speechless. Scattered across the mountains are the remains of a young woman. A forensic odontologist is brought in and, using dental records, confirms the remains are those of Alexis Gabe. In the aftermath, her family expresses a mix of devastation and relief. They continue pushing for charges against Marshall's mother and hold memorials in Alexis's honor. To this day, Alexis's family continues demanding justice and launching a petition criticizing the Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office for its handling of the case and calling for stronger accountability for victims' families. But despite these efforts, Marshall's mother is only temporarily detained. Without sufficient evidence, she is never charged as an accomplice. And the same is true for the rest of Marshall's relatives, something that continues to infuriate Alexis's family to this day. As of now, there is still no definitive motive for Alexis's murder, only that their relationship was deeply toxic. And perhaps, when Alexis finally decided to break up with him, Marshall made a final, irreversible decision. If he couldn't have her, then no one could.
Those are the things you want. It'd be so crazy doing all that just for the situation to be like dumb as hell. Like, you shouldn't have been dead. But it'd be like that. It'd be like that.
The regular season is a wrap. The NBA playoffs are
Well, all of yours, obviously, because nobody gets fined.
Giannis is going to show up whenever he wants, really, you know. I think that's kind of just came with the territory at that. And once I kind of saw what was going down, I was like, hey, man, more power to you. They ain't going to find you. Do what you do. Right. Except when we were going to Dallas. That's when I was like, all right.
Right now, we're getting fined for missed free throw box outs.
No, honestly, that's a good one. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually not mad at that at all.
Well, we're a little bit mad about it. Because it's like, all right, well, what if the ball goes out of bounds? There's no possession. What if, like, there's always caveats to it. Yeah, bad bounce.
Hey, stuff like that's supposed to stay in the house.
Hold on. Before you go, Ojo Joe, they have since deleted this video.
I mean, I would.
No, Ojo. You ever been to court,
Too late.
Oh yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me, huh?
Somebody might, a lawyer might ask a question, and one of the lawyers, the defense or prosecution says objection, and the judge says sustain. How do you make the jury unhear what they heard?
Too late.
So whether he sustained, now the defendant is not supposed to, whomever, they're not supposed to take that into consideration. Jury, whatever you just heard, disregard it. Pretend you didn't hear it. I heard what you said. I saw the video. The man said Giannis was most likely to be late. He said they were showing up an hour plus late. He's the leader of your team.
Your team.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Ojo.
Now, listen, you're right, and I'm with you when you're right, huh? I'm not saying what Giannis is doing is okay, but I'm saying the things that go on in locker rooms, the things that go on team functions and stuff like that, that always stays in house.
Well, he gone, so I would tell him.
Oh yeah.
You know how it is when you get a Ojo, when you break up. What the girls say?
Yeah.
You ain't had no meat. You wasn't doing nothing anyway. They say all the things.
Yeah.
Right.
They do that, but you rarely hear this from players, huh? Very rarely. But all of a sudden now, during this era that we're in now, where everyone has a voice, everyone has a platform, you have podcasts and stuff like that. Everyone likes to tell some of the things that are always kept in house.
Hey,
you know.
And when you think about it, this Miles Turner, it was his first year in Milwaukee.
Okay.
So listen, that probably had a lot to do why Doc resigned. Because listen, if the animals running the zoo, fellas, how the hell we gonna keep keep everything in order?
Hey Joe, that's a good one, boy. If the what?
The animals running the zoo.
Ooh, that's a bar.
The animals running the zoo. Meaning I come and go when I please. I don't get police. I don't get no repercussions. Ain't no fines. Man, you 2 hours late to the damn plane. What?
Hey, you know why they able to do that? What kind of money NBA players got?
Nah, they FU money.
They got their FU money. They do what they do. Hey, can you imagine if we were late to a plane on an NFL game?
After they take your money.
Listen, Joe, not only are they gonna leave us, we got to get our own flight going to wherever we going. Wherever we playing. As a matter of fact, not only that, Joe, we probably won't start.
Okay, Ocho. Normally, your ass get left. I don't care who you are. I done seen the star players get left, bro. And yes, you have to book your own flight, and you have to meet us there. I'm telling you, that ain't normal, bro. That's not normal. That's the behavior of a guy that says, F y'all. I don't want to be here. I'm ready to go. And I'm going to show you how much I don't want to be here. Because I'm going to come when I want to. I'm telling you what's happening. This is a guy I'm showing you. Now, what I'm telling the media, I want to be here. I love it in Milwaukee, my home, yada, yada, yada. But what he's showing the team and the higher up, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I can't make it any more abundantly clear than by not showing up on time.
But listen, none of us would have known this, Uncle Joe. See, Giannis is saying one thing publicly, trying to keep a clean face. Miles Turner goes behind his back and say, let me tell you who Giannis really is.
But think about it. Think about it, though, Ocho. Hell, he didn't even play a whole hell of a lot last year, so he's probably missing this plane, and he wasn't even dressed. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
He was hurt. Okay. You know what I mean? So
but that still doesn't make it right, though, Joe.
Even if
you're not playing, you can't be coming 2 hours late.
Yeah, no. It don't make it right. But what I'm saying is Miles Turner and the
Bye-bye. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting me some food. I'm fucking hungry. Yo, I just fucking stabbed myself in the foot with a fucking knife by accident. No exaggeration.
They out there grinding night in and night out, practicing their ass off. Yeah. And you mean to tell me you still traveling with us, but we still gotta wait on you? Come on, bro.
Destiny. She getting you some? She getting you food? Is she getting you some?
We gotta wait on you. But you the leader of the team. It's hard. It's hard. Because you want your best players to be your hardest worker and your best.
There you go.
Locked in.
Because, Ocho, remember when we first started, I said, Ocho, I remember watching the guys, and I watched Steve Atwater, and I watched Dennis Smith, and I watched John Elway. I watched the guys, and I said, that's the kind of leader I want to be. Because I know that when I got in that position, the young guys going to be watching me. If I'm a sleeping beat, and I'm still playing at an elite level, if I'm late, they're going to think that's acceptable.
Yep.
You see what Giannis is doing?
You know what? That's crazy. You know what? Remember what I said? I want players. I want coaches. I want them to be able to speak their mind. I want them to be honest.
You don't want that now.
I want to say some of the things. No. I still want it, but this is not what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about snitching. I ain't talking about that. I want them to be honest how they feel when it comes to things that involves themselves. Let me tell you how I feel about the situation I'm in. Let me tell you about when I don't feel comfortable with this situation or this organization or my playing time or stuff like that. Not going and sitting on the goddamn platform talk about what another player did and exposing him. That's snitching.
Hey.
You know? And most of those things that happen in locker rooms are supposed to be
How about
sacred.
you come to hold on. So Miles Turner says, why Giannis is a 10-time greater player, but why is his time more important than mine? But he's telling us we can do X, Y, and Z, and he's not doing what he's supposed to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm telling you, guys do they follow what you do, not what you say.
Yes, sir.
You talk your ass off.
Yeah.
How you gonna talk about late for meeting? Come on, guys. Well, if you for me, an hour, Joe. Hey, it's happened. Now I've never been late for a team fight, and I used to hate being a rookie because Ocho, you know, as a rookie, you gotta go get donuts or you gotta go get fried chicken, burgers, and I'm like, come on, man, y'all know, come on, man. Hey, Sharp, I want
Damn, so you gotta be early, cause they gotta make the shit.
I want KFC out there.
No, it's a lot, cause it's for a team.
I'm not going to damn stop. Now y'all will have to whip my ass, or I'm gonna whip y'all ass, but I'm eating. What you want? We get Popeyes and we get KFC. Now, but damn, if I'm going to Popeyes way over here and KFC over there, and I gotta go home, get dressed, get my stuff, go get this. Nah, I'm not doing all that.
Hey,
it's a lot.
You know what's funny, Uncle Joe? The funny thing about it is, as good as I was when I played, especially in my goddamn prime, as crazy I was when it came to my antics and my on-the-field stuff or the stuff I did in front of the camera, through the media, when it came to my opponents, nothing really malicious. There was one thing I never did that scared me a little bit.
What's that?
I would never be late.
Yeah.
I was always on time. I didn't fall asleep in meetings.
Yeah.
I always conducted myself like the professional I am because I didn't want them to be able to say anything about me.
There you go.
When it came to anything else, because when I touch the field, I'm an act of ass.
There you go.
I'm an act of ass. So everything outside of that, I did it right.
You're right.
Hey, and another thing that it tells me about the Milwaukee Bucks players, man, they ain't respect Doc. Yeah, if you respect your head coach, bro, and you know he's non-tolerant,
right?
Your ass gonna be on time.
Right.
Period, point blank. Now, if you lenient, meaning, okay, I've been late a couple times and it's no repercussions, I ain't been punished, I ain't been fined. Yeah, why not be late again? Yeah.
You gotta have a deterrent.
I think you have to, if your head coach doesn't command or demand respect, bro, the players will try and run over. That's just like you being in a relationship with a female, bro. If you don't put your foot down, homie, she gonna do whatever she wanna do.
Out where she wants to. Well, I'm going out with the girls tonight. When were you gonna let me know this? Right now? Oh no. I tell you what. You go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you what you can do, but I guarantee you, good luck getting back in here.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Uncle Joe. Just think about that. Just thinking about what Giannis is able to do. Obviously, the money's different. It's guaranteed. They have FU money in the NBA, but just showing up late in general, whether it's meetings, whether it's the team playing, like there's a certain fear. There's a certain fear in me that would be scared to do that. I don't know what it is. That would scare me.
What you had was respect for your teammates and the coaching staff. because you felt that your time wasn't any more important than theirs. Giannis felt because he was the best player, a two-time league MVP, a finals MVP, his time was more important than theirs. And he says, I'm going to come whenever I want to come. And when things
you can't abuse.
Now see, he'll tell that. Now I want to see if he's going to tell that story. I want to see if he's going to get on the platform and say, yeah, guys, I was late.
Yeah.
And that's on me.
He going to be pissed. He going to be pissed on. He going to be pissed. Hey, how about this,
Why you think they deleted it?
How are other NBA players, how are other NBA players going to look at Miles Turner?
Do you mean
how are they going to view him?
Meaning like if you in our locker room, you're going to be telling stuff that's going on?
Yeah. But think about this. Well, what's the situation with Swaggy P? Back in the days with
D'Angelo Russell? Yeah.
You see how
but that's one thing. You had to foul him. You got to whip him. You got to whip him. I just say, no, for real though, Joe, you know that. You got to whip him. A man throw you under the bus like that told all your little business.
Hey.
See your old lady? Ain't no I whip him every day.
It's the same thing.
That nigga say you gotta whip him.
I whip him every day, and I won't make him say, no, we were just playing. That ain't happened. Hey, but here's what I will tell y'all. Hell, one of them, Miles Turner or Giannis, one of them gonna be gone. I think Giannis did it. Giannis know he was gone. That's right. It's kind of like, we and you know, guys, I love this because we always like to equate a lot of things to relationship. When you know you about to leave a relationship, you go and come as you please. You leave it. Hey, where you going? Oh, I'm going to see the fellas. And left buddy? Yeah. You walk in the house at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, like it ain't nothing. Hello.
Whoa, hold on. Hey, you did that before?
No, man, you know good well I can't come to the house past 12 o'clock. I'll sleep.
Hey, Joe. Hey, you ever tried to break up with somebody and came in the house when the sun was coming up?
I done been there. Yeah, to the point to where I was just kind of like fed up, like, man, the hell with this. I come on when the hell I come on. You know what I mean? Yeah, what repercussions do I have for this? I mean, you say it's over. We already on. I just think I have the courage enough to say it, but I'm hoping you say it's over. That's the thing. Yeah. That is. Let me tell you how I am. I'm not coming late. I've always been a guy. Hey, everybody know how I am on time, so it ain't nothing new. But ain't no way in hell. If my coach is my complexion, and I know how hard it is for them to get jobs like that, ain't no way I'll undercut it. No way. If I can show up for Dan Reeves, if I can show up for Wade Phillips, if I can show up for Mike Shanahan, Brian Billick, I'm damn sure showing up for Herm Edwards. I'm damn sure showing up for Mike Tomlin. I'm damn sure showing up for Tony Dungy. I'm damn sure showing up for rest of your soul, Denny Green. There is no way in hell, because I know how hard it was for them to get in that position. And now I'm one of their best players, and I'm late. Nah, hell no. Yeah. That's tough. But I done seen it. On several occasions, brother. You know, basketball and football are a little different. Like I say, it's a lot of leniency when it comes to, you know, basketball. Like, we don't have to sleep in hotels, meaning when we at home and all that, you know, you kind of come and go as you please. We ain't got no curfews. It's a little different.
Wait, hold on. Y'all ain't got no curfew the night before a game?
Hell no. Man, we did it.
Oh, shit. Man,
even if I was my first 3 years, because Dan Reeves, he was big on family. Coach Landry was big on families. He felt that the players would play better if they were at home with their wives, kids, significant other. Come to find out, guess what? They wasn't spending time with it. They might spend time, but they might be 3 o'clock. Well, this baffles me, but it just goes to show you. Leadership comes in many. Some people's like, hey, do what I say, don't do what I do. Some people like, look, I'm gonna lead. I'm gonna show you how to do the right thing. This is how I eat. This is how I prepare. This is how I study. This is how I make sure I get everything. We'll be on time. It bothers me, man. I hate that. Oh, Joe, you and I were great players. Joe, you were a great player. It would have been nothing for us. The part about being a great player is to have privileges and don't abuse them.
Bingo. You took the words brought it out. I couldn't find the sentence structure, but you just said it.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing that.
That's
no,
the
sir.
problem. You don't think Tom Brady had privileges. You don't think Peyton Manning and John Elway. I've been with Ray. Ray was the defensive player of the year, was on time. He can get on time because he knows guys are watching him.
Yep.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hope this doesn't cause a trickle effect, though. Joe, you know how many things go on in the locker room. You know how many things are go on at home, in the streets, that only we know about. Because we're all in the same circle.
Yeah.
When something happens, we all know.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's certain things that never get out because it stays within that confinement or that fraternity. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now we get players decide to come out and tell things that nobody would know unless they run their mouth. I hope this is not a trigger effect. Another player decides, well, you know what? I got a story too. Let me tell this story about this player. Let me tell this story about this player. Now everybody telling everybody got that.
This could have been a situation where Giannis did this. Not only did he do it with Doc, he did it with Bud. He done it with Adrian Griffin. Whomever the coach was, I don't know. Maybe this is who he is. I don't know.
It probably didn't happen until
I just know. I don't care.
They won that championship.
Because someone is great at something, his time is more important.
Because Milwaukee made that.
It's not. If I found a way to get there, he can too. Because there's a great chance he has a better car than mine. Why do I have to? He's not the only one that's married with kids. I promise you he's not.
Nah.
He don't love his kids any more than the next man loves his. I gotta get there. I gotta be the film study Ocho. I gotta be the treatment. I gotta get to shoot around. I gotta get to practice. I gotta get to the plane. Why can't he? As the best player, that's what you want. You want that responsibility. You understand how great you have to be to have a certain level of responsibility. Man. Everybody don't have that responsibility. Having that level of responsibility is a privilege, Ocho.
Yeah.
You know what you always say too, huh? Remember, we've had situations with NFL receivers that come late all the time.
Yeah.
And the first thing you say is, you think it's the first time they did this?
No, absolutely not.
So this is probably not the first time he did this. This is just the first time that someone that was part of that team put it out there publicly.
Yes, of course.
Hey, listen.
Might have been something he's been doing all the time.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I think the disheartening thing is that, we hold Giannis to we hold him on a high pedestal.
Super high.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I never would even guess.
I wouldn't either, Joe.
He looks like he's the hardest worker, which he probably is.
Yeah.
He looks like, he's always on time. I'm just telling you what it looks like. I never would have guessed what Miles Turner said that's what Giannis was doing.
And he was quick, Joe. That man didn't go through no other name. That man said, who's the most Stewie said, well, who's the most habitual offender? Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, without hesitation. Nobody like that.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Ooh, I thought it was going to be
because we don't want the truth because it would destroy our illusions. And Joe said he had this illusion of what Giannis was. Hard worker. He could be. Two things can be true. He can be a hard worker and a repeat, habitual, tardy guy.
Yeah.
And think how hard, Joe, certain players fight to keep that image clean.
Of course.
Think about it. And then you have people like Miles Turner come out and say things like this that tarnish that said image that Joe had.
Who's the Milwaukee Bucks coach when they won the 2021 NBA championship?
We saw through a lot of Giannis bullshit. Oh, I do what my agent says. Thank you.
Come on now.
I don't know anything about what's going on. So you mean to tell me your agent is having conversations about your future and you don't know nothing about it?
Man, please.
You know absolutely nothing. Oh, whatever my wife. Bro, you really gonna put that on your wife? Right. You really gonna put that on your wife? My wife is gonna decide where I go. Right. And
You
some
don't
people
know.
believe that.
Yep. Well, you know what? He ain't got to worry about being late no more. Where he gonna be down here in Miami, and Pat Riley don't play that. And Spoelstra gonna find you. He ain't gonna be late.
But a lot of this is on Doc. And see, but this is how Doc coach, Joe. Because I've heard Doc speak, and I've heard a lot of players that played for Doc. Doc is a guy, he let the players handle it. I will treat you like men. I want you to show up. I want you to do what you're supposed to do and remove me from the equation. Y'all handle that. Y'all got an issue going on. Somebody don't like each other. Hey, y'all handle that. Hey, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't need to know about it. Hey, y'all everybody is not wired like that. Some people, you got to step on their neck. Let me take that back. Yeah. Can't use that phrase. Some people, you got to, you got to get on them. Yeah. You just got to get on them. Because they won't do right, Joe. They will not. And the one thing that you don't want to have happen is that your best player develop this type of attitude. Because, boy, if he develops it, good luck around him.
Yeah. Hey, I'm with you. You got to put your foot down, bro, meaning to where every man on that roster respects you, bro. Especially from top to bottom. I don't give a damn who it is. And when you a head coach, if you super lenient, because I've been on teams like that where I've seen kind of, players doing what they want, and coaches really not saying a whole hell of a lot. I know what it looks like, bro. Hey, and whatever you let a guy get away with, trust me, his ass gonna run 1,000 miles with it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I saw guys do things with Wade. They didn't even think about doing what they did. It didn't even cross their mind.
Yeah.
But me, nah, bro. They're not gonna do that. We was at the Super Bowl, and Brian Billy told the story. We ain't have no Kirk Day, couldn't check no room check. First, hey, do what you, Brian's like, I'm gonna treat you guys like men. He said the only thing that I ask is that you ride to and from practice on the bus.
Yeah.
We ain't got no practice. We ain't got no curfew. Just ride from the hotel to the practice on the bus, go back, and then once you get back to the hotel, if your mom, your girlfriend, somebody want to pick you up and you want to go wherever, take off.
Yeah.
The dude like, man, my mom will come in, so I'm going to ride back. I say, no, the F you not. I say, no, the F you not. I say, Brian said, we only got one rule. The rule is to and from, and that's it. So, unfortunately, you need to tell your mom and your dad or whomever else, they're not going to be able to take you from here. They can follow the buses back to the hotel, and you can get in the car and go with them. Because you're not going to F this up for nobody else.
Man.
The end. We live happily ever after. You're not gonna mess it up. No, that ain't happening. And he just, bro, hold on. You're not even playing. I wish
it'll be the worst ones sometimes. Okay, Ocho, the ones who don't get no clock, they ain't playing. They feel like they ain't included. Yeah. And please, you gotta be on your best damn behavior.
Absolutely.
Cause
Michael send you home, cause I know he done sent some of them home.
Yeah.
And I love it. Nah, bro, I gotta get up. Why you feel your time is more too? That's the way I look at it. You tell it, you say F sharp. Man, F sharp. Cause I gotta get up and I gotta get here, but you don't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't cut out to be everybody's teammate. Because I had a problem. I was there to win. I wasn't there to make friends. I had already accumulated enough friends in college. And what I didn't have in high school and college, if I didn't make it in the NFL, oh well, so damn be it.
Oh well.
Money and friends, I was coming to the NFL to make money, not make friends.
Yeah.
Now, in the process, if I got a couple, thank you. But if I didn't, oh well.
Right.
I'd be an old man with a damn house full of dogs. Man, don't play like that. We coming to work. We gonna get our work done. We gonna have a good time. And Mike would tell him, hey, have a good time. But he'd also put me into that 84, you're responsible for him now.
Yeah. Man, hey, stretching Ocho, walking to the field, stretching. Boy, we all. But the moment he blow that whistle, strictly business.
Lock in. Yep.
Strictly business. All that kiki and all that foolery. I ain't about that. I ain't about that. Oh man, you did this. No, bro. What are you here for? You trying to win? So what we trying to do? Cause we trying to do here. We trying to win. It ain't that complicated for me. I come to get better. You come to bulljive. Well, I ain't gonna dime you out. But when the man asks me what I think about something, I'm gonna keep walking. That's my answer.
Right. Yeah.
This is very disheartening for me to have this on Giannis. Cause you got, I honestly, it's hard for me to view him to do this. It's hard. It's hard because, like you say, Joe, we have a perception of people.
Yeah.
I mean, just imagine if you found out that Tom Brady was a jerk, Peyton Manning was a jerk. When they're so affable, and you see the person, especially Peyton. Peyton been Saturday Night Live, and he might have had one of the greatest performances for an athlete on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. And if you've ever been around him, Joe, like you and I have, Joe, what you see, that's who he is.
What you get.
Yeah.
Just like that.
You could, hey, Peyton, this is my friend's son. Can you sign this autograph? Can you sign this jersey? Can you sign this? No problem.
Yeah.
Anytime, hey, 84, anytime you want to come back, hey, come on to the suite, come to the box. Tom is the same. Tom is great. I saw Tom right here. That was, as a matter of fact, it was last June. I went to the thing because he got this exhibit at the Fontainebleau.
Yeah.
Anything you, hey, love what you do. I love how you do your homework. You know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah.
You need anything from me, give me a call.
Haven't won the show to him, the fuck.
So, I let people, I let y'all talk. But I know when I talk to them, how they, same thing with owners. I think that's the greatest compliment, is that something that a player or owner or GM can give you. Pull you to the side. Do a hell of a job. You do your homework now. I might not like everything that you say, but you know what the hell you're talking about.
Right. Yeah.
You'd be surprised at some of the teams that I've taken given the sharpest critique, their owners give you the greatest compliment. Their players give you the greatest compliment. So I do it so right. Boy, Agent Wilson had a monster game tonight, Joe. Sure had. They beat the Suns 101-94. Asia, 15 of 18 from the field. She made all 13 of her free throws. She made both of her three-point attempts, her shots. The Aces have responded well after the opening night loss to Phoenix. They were having a hangover. Kennedy Carter, who's been unbelievable, coming off the bench for the Aces. She had 18 points. She returned to the league this year after not signing with the team last year. She's been a godsend. She's been unbelievable. But this is why I said for me, and I go back to 1996 when the WNBA started, and I know all the great players that's played in WNBA. From Candace Parker to Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoop, to Lauren Jackson, to Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore. I know them all. It's going to be hard. If she's not all ready to go at 30 years old and what she's accomplished, it's going to be very, very hard, Ocho and Joe, when it's all said and done. To say there was a greater greater women's basketball player than her.
Yeah, you're right. She's been doing a hell of a job. They play the Atlanta Dream on Sunday.
In Atlanta?
I think they do play here in Atlanta.
Oh, you going to the game?
Man, I might go. Yeah, I might. Sunday? What's going on? Is there any games on Sunday?
Yeah,
NBA?
Cleveland.
Yeah,
Detroit.
Game 7? Yeah, I probably ain't gonna go. No, it's at 1:30. They play at 1:30. That might go. Might go. Check them out.
Man, she can do it. You know, Atlanta 2-0, bro.
Yeah.
Atlanta 2-0. Aces 3-1.
Yep.
I think it'll be a damn good game.
I mean, they got Jackie Young had 13, Chelsea Gray had 12, Asia 45, 15 of 18, 2 of 2 from the three, perfect from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, 2 blocks. That's what makes her so great, is that she can do it on both ends of the court. I can make a case, a strong case. She probably should have 5 and 4, 5 MVPs, 4 defensive players of the year. V beat her 2 years ago for player of the year. Stewie beat her 3 years ago for MVP. She could have easily gotten that.
Yeah.
She's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So smooth.
She is, bro. Super talented.
Lefty.
She got a nice jump shot, nice post game, nice mid-range game. She got everything, bro.
She does. She does. She does. I mean, and the women's college game, look, I would have loved to see the situation if they'd have had a WNBA league when Cheryl Miller came out.
Oh.
Because she was the greatest basketball player I had ever seen.
Damn. You got to see her play, huh?
I saw her in college, yes. When she won When she won back-to-back, they won the national championship back-to-back years in 84, 85. They beat La Tech. You know, Kim Mulkey was the point guard.
Was she really? The coach for LSU?
Yeah, coach at Baylor, not coach at LSU. Kim Mulkey was the point guard. They went back-to-back. They had the McGee, Pam and Paula McGee.
Yeah.
JaVale McGee.
They had Cooper?
She was on that team.
They had Cooper?
Cynthia Cooper was on that team. Cheryl Miller was on that team. Then, in 86, Clarissa Davis, the great Texas team, went undefeated 36-0. So, yeah, I go all the way back with them. Cheryl Swoop had the greatest game I've ever seen a women's college basketball player have. In the national championship game, I think she dropped 48 on Ohio State and Katie Smith. Y'all go look at.
Did she really?
What? That is the greatest women's college basketball game I've ever seen. I mean,
Cheryl Swoop.
Yes.
She was the first. She was the first woman I know to have her own signature shoe, right? Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure. If y'all get a chance, go check that game out on YouTube. She can do it all. She had a game. She was Maya Moore before Maya Moore. You know how Maya Moore gets to that sweet spot and pull up? Cheryl Swoop did all. Put it on the floor between the legs. Wow.
All that.
But Asia Wilson, man, when it's all said and done. All right, we got. Can you see this? Who's winning this series? Woo! You got Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, Shaq. Taking on Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, Kawhi Leonard, Wemby.
I want to say the Heat,
Tim Duncan.
but they ain't got nobody that's gonna stop them.
Well, I'm probably. I'm probably going with the Heat.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Because they still ain't got nobody to do anything with Shaq, huh?
Hell no.
I was just going to say that.
Hell.
Shaq gonna put women in the goddamn blender down in the little block.
Well, if Wemby guarding Bosh gonna be out there at that 3-point line shooting that thing. He gonna have to come out there. He gonna have to come out there and guard. That
Yeah, I'm gonna go Heat.
LeBron and Kawhi probably be a good matchup, but I give it to LeBron. I get the Wade to match up over Ginobili. And the fact that Jimmy, I think he'll be able to guard Tony Parker. Tony will probably have a tough time guarding him.
Yeah, Tony ain't guarding him, and Ginobili damn sure ain't guarding D-Wade, because D-Wade posted up. D-Wade and Jimmy can both post.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna tell Bosh, hey Bosh, just stand by the 3-point line. Don't even try to post up.
There you go. Hey, and if he help off you, you hit him right up the top of his damn head when we swing it to you. Yeah, knock that thing down.
Especially, so we gonna take all these guys in their absolute prime. Oh yeah, I ain't taking nobody no shot.
Hell no. Man, real. I'm telling you, it was not no one man who could stop him.
Hell no. You had about
now, it was not. Listen, you can't find one center who gave him hell to where it was hard for him to score or be effective. That wasn't possible. We're gonna have you up under that charge line, dunking on you, Hank, man, please.
Shaq said he running straight to the front of the rim. Good luck.
Man, what?
Good luck. Damn. But when you look, let's see. I mean, cause think about it. You left David Robinson off.
Yeah, he was a monster.
Man, the Admiral was unbelievable. You left Iceman off. Those really the only two that really ever had any chance of. I mean, Alvin Robertson wasn't an offensive guy. He was a tremendous defensive player.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else went to San Antonio that played in San Antonio that was really, really good. I can't think of it. Artis Gilmore. Artis Gilmore. I'm trying to think of.
Hey, Ocho, speaking of Iceman, y'all listen to the Drake album? Plural.
I have it.
Plural.
You listen to it, Joe?
I listened to one. That man dropped 3 albums.
Yeah, so he done with UMG. See, there ain't no way he was doing it. He dropped 3 albums and say, now I'm done. Now I'm about to go get this thing. I read with somebody a potential $2 billion investment in the best hedge fund.
Hey, that's what I was thinking. I said, damn, why would he drop 3 albums? Then I said, oh, yeah, he done dealing with these MLs over here.
I listen to Iceman. I didn't listen to the other 2 albums, but one of my favorite song on Iceman, right, is called "Make Them Pay."
Yeah.
And he sampled Denise Williams. Remember Denise Williams' song "Free"?
Yeah.
From back in the day.
Yeah.
He sampled that. I mean, that's one of the few songs I do enjoy.
Oh yeah, he ain't messing around.
Man, I was busy, man. I had to go on that cardio, had to go work out today. I had to get them 120-pound dumbbells. I don't want Jordan to get too far ahead, because if he try to send some videos with the little fake weight, I think Jordan be having that fake weight. He's a little bit too easy for my satisfaction. But I think if you take everybody at their prime, Jimmy at their prime, D-Wade, Bosh, because people don't realize how great Chris Bosh was when he was in Toronto. Chris Bosh was a 20-10 guy. Y'all look at him now when he was the 3rd option with the Heat. He wasn't bad.
Yeah, nah, he was nice. That boy had some moves down there on that low block.
Yeah.
He had a nice face up game, midi, 3 ball. He had everything.
Yeah. He had everything. And we don't even got to say nothing about Shaq. Y'all know what Shaq was. I'll take any version of Shaq. I'll take Orlando Shaq. I'll take in the first 3-4 years, and I'll take Shaq from '96 to 2002. I'll take that Shaq.
A whole gorilla.
What?
A whole gorilla.
I'll take 92. So when he got to the league in '92, all the way to 02, I'll take that Shaq. So I'll take 11-year Shaq. They not doing nothing with him. Wemby and Tim Duncan gonna be in foul trouble. He gonna foul
all night long.
Wemby ain't gonna do nothing.
He gonna break the he probably gonna break his arm.
You see how Wemby Nas Reed?
Wemby altered a lot of shots, bro.
Even if he just hit him in his shoulder.
He gonna go flying.
Yeah.
I mean, with Shaq, when you look at Shaq, because you look at Shaq with the Lakers, if you put Shaq at the 5, if you put Shaq at the 4, Kareem at the 3, at the 5, and then you go Kobe, and you go Magic, hell, you throw anybody else in there, James Worthy, whoever you want, and they ain't gonna do something with that.
It'll be tough. In today's era, it'll be tough.
Yeah, because they run about,
But back then, when you was playing with 2 traditional bigs,
they might not lose the game. Well, yeah, because 3 of the 4 of them played together. Because you look at Manu, Tony Parker, Duncan, and Kawhi, they all played together. It'll almost be like the Olympics. We going over there, we just putting our best players together, and them jokers been playing together.
Damn right. They were hell.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. What about our, where's our our schedule release. The one that who Cincinnati played. Oh, it did. It supposed to came out today, ain't it?
Yeah, it came out.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow because we'll probably be a little light. All right, it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q. Hey. Before we get to our super chat, we got 4 video voicemail from our Discord. Let's take a listen.
Ocho, and still King ISO.
Hello.
Is there a woman from your past that you later realize you let get away? Perfect for you and everything, that you dropped the ball on?
Hey, listen. I may have let 1 or 2 get by. I may have not been ready.
Yeah.
Right? I felt like I've had a couple decent ones in my day on that Ocho. But hey, it must not been meant to be. Okay. Yeah.
You be mad at God. We say trust God and everything, but when women get away, we don't trust God now.
Fact.
You know, sometimes there's an old proverb that says you measure 10 times and cut once, as opposed to cutting 10 times because you measured.
Hello.
Of course. Had I known then what I know now, that's the thing about hindsight. It's a magnificent science. It's perfect. Because you know today what you didn't know yesterday. So yes. But it happens. And at the time, you don't think about it like you letting something good go. Because all you know is that, hey, you arguing or you setting your way, she's setting hers, everybody trying to prove a point. I ain't moving off my square.
Hey, that boy real careful.
I ain't moving.
I know exactly what you mean.
I mean, Ocho, you can only keep, at the end of the day, you can only keep one of them 12s. You done had about 50 of them, but you can only keep one.
Hey, listen, Unc, I always say, listen, everybody, I think you're supposed to experience everybody. That's about it.
Hey.
Keeping them a long time,
Hey, unless you Neo, you can talk to them and make them all get along.
Hey.
I wouldn't even want no sandwich like that. I ain't even know. That shit sound like a headache, don't it? It seems like a headache, don't it?
It got to be. You know, when you think about it though, Uncle Joe, does anybody ever really get away? Because whoever's for you is going to always be for you no matter what. Because if they no longer here, they're not here for a reason. And when I look at it, anything that what people will consider, oh, you lost, well, hell, how come ain't nobody else picked it up?
Man, listen. For me, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If there has not ever been a woman that has ever came before basketball or me training, I don't give a damn how you cut it. You can boo-hoo and cry in my face, but I'm finna go to the gym and I'm finna go hit these weights. I'm doing that all day long. That's gonna come before anything. That's how I eat, bro. Yep.
I tell you like Grady used to tell us, the more you cry, the less you pee. So.
Hey.
So all that boo-hoo and so, hey, guess what? You gonna have to give yourself a headache, but I'm going to get this training session in.
Yes, I'm doing that, yeah.
And I hate, he fumbled. I punted. You know, I got the 3rd down, I got the 4th down, I realized I didn't have a good enough play call, Ocho, so I punted.
Yeah. I don't understand. You know, it's so funny. I hate when people say, oh, you fumbled something. Like when you play a game of football, there's multiple balls that they use in the game. Multiple.
Yeah.
You fumble one, goddamn, you catch the next one.
Yeah.
I didn't fumble. I just
It's another one coming.
As a matter of fact, I put it on first down. I already realized I wasn't going to get no yard. Oh, Joe, I already knew, Joe. I knew I couldn't go get it. I said, you know what? Yeah, ain't no sense in me.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people look back and they're like, man, I had an opportunity. I dated Joe. I dated Ocho. I dated back then. Hey, you weren't ready. We weren't ready. I've had a conversation many years ago with a couple of my ex. Like, hey, we were just both too young, Shannon. We were just both too young. You're right.
Right.
Let's take a listen to the second one.
What up, Nightcap fam? What up, Unc Ocho Joe? My question is a little bit hypothetical. How would y'all feel if we were able to add Brandon Ayuk and Stephon Diggs? Let's say if Ayuk gets cut, like within like the next 2 weeks, boom. How would you feel if Washington was able to add them to the wide receiver group? And then how successful do you think we will be able to be? You know, give me your thoughts. Let me know about that. Ocho, I got a little bit of beef with you because you took Terry out of your top 10 receivers list. Very mad at you with that. Because y'all keep playing with my boy Terry McLaurin's name. Stop playing with my boy's name. I'm going to get Joe to go lump up your other eye so you can't see out of your other eye. Stop playing with my man Terry.
Oh, Joe, what you think? If they got Ayuk and Diggs in Washington?
Damn.
I think it would be good. I mean, they did have Diggs and Ayuk last year, and they were successful in the passing game. Obviously, Jaden Daniels did get hurt, and they still had some success at the receiver position still. I think adding another weapon, maybe two, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
Hey, hold up. Even with the unpredictability of Ayuk?
Yeah, Joe, when he's on the field, he like that.
Well, damn, when last time he played, Ocho? He got hurt. When did he get hurt, Joe?
He got hurt.
He missed 2 years ago. Because he didn't play nothing. Yeah, he got hurt. I'm saying he got his money. First and second game. He got his money and laid down. Joe, he didn't play this year.
Yeah,
so it'd be 2 years. He'd have been out 2 years.
One, huh?
He missed all last year. He got hurt, I think, like game 3 or 4. So he played this season. So it'd be like 2 seasons since he last played.
Damn. You know what Brandon Ayuk are you gonna get?
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
I don't know what happened in that situation, Joe.
Yeah, I still don't know. Stephon Diggs coming off 1,000-yard season.
Right.
You know what he can do. He can contribute as well. And Jaden Daniels is, man, shit. Jaden Daniels is good, right? As long as he stay healthy, ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Something good will happen if he stays healthy. Here's the third one. Let's take a listen to the third one.
Mr. Sharp, Ocho, ISO, what's good, man? Mr. Sharp, come on now, man. To prove your point, you was negating a lot of facts and said none of them young players are doing anywhere. The young players that LeBron got there, because I'm a Lakers fan, I'm not a LeBron fan, okay? You said none of them, you named Kuzma, that's the only player. So B's nowhere, not doing something, he didn't get a big contract, and he could have made the series different than he played. So Randall's not doing something where he's at right now. He didn't help out in the last series and show out. Hart's not in New York being a key piece. Stop it. Stop it. LeBron is not like young players. Everybody knows that. He doesn't have the patience for him. He might end up in the Al Davis Mahomes if he team.
Yes, but here's the problem. Is that what you're looking at? B.I. needs the ball. Drew Randall needed his own team. And LeBron is right. When's the last time somebody won with a first or second year player, Joe? Unless you Magic Johnson. But look what Magic had. Magic was a first year player. Look at Kareem had been in the league. Norm Nixon had been in the league. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had been in the league. So LeBron, you're like, okay, and see, you're not gonna see in today's game, you don't give guys graces. Like, oh, he ain't winning. Look at all the talent that he got. That's why he didn't want Andrew Wiggins. He's like, go get me Kevin Love. Go get me somebody that's already been in the league, that's been a proven commodity. No, these guys are phenomenal. But I don't believe they could have done better because B.I. needed his own team. Some guys just need their own team. That's okay. That's okay.
And those guys needed the growth and maturity. They were so young, bro. They weren't gonna be able to win right away. And Bron ain't had
no. That man already
anything.
You're 15 or 16.
Yeah, he ready to win. Any team he goes to, he's ready to win right away. He just wasn't ready.
Right. He's like Sam Cassell. Tell me the best that's on Sam Cassell's team. Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny Smith, Nick Maxwell, Otis Thorpe, and then what did they go do next? Robert Ory was there too.
Robert Ory.
Then they go get Clyde DeGline.
Yeah.
They were a veteran team.
Oh shit!
You trying to win with those young players? It's just hard. He didn't have 4 years like y'all gave Shea. Y'all still expect the man to work miracles at 41. You think y'all gonna give that man? Y'all thought y'all was gonna give that man grace, Joe, at 33? No.
Hell no.
Let's take a listen to the last one.
What up, Nightcat crew? Hey, I know you hell playing Monopoly, bro. You ain't let Joe make no type of negotiation when y'all was talking about the trade deal. Talking about the 100 before. But I appreciate the Anderson .Paak interview. I think y'all got to check out After Last Night on the Evening with Subsonic album, the one he got with Bruno. But tell me what y'all think about this. I think the Knicks are going to take it home this year just simply for the fact that they got 5 guys in their starting lineup that at least are going to be the top 3 option on every team. Tell me what y'all think about that.
Hey, listen. Option on every team. So Brunson, Cat,
OG. Yep. Hey, listen.
Well, on Shea, okay, Shea, let's just say, Shea and Brunson and Wemby and then Cade. So is he saying the Knicks' top 3 players are better than anybody else's top 3 players?
But when he said the Knicks' top 3 would be the top 3 of any other team.
Top 5. I don't know about that. About especially OKC. Because OG's never made an All-Star, and out the top 3 on made the All-Star team. Obviously, Shea's an MVP. Chance made the All-Star team this year. J-Dub made it last year. Wemby made the All-Star. Did Castle make it?
I think so. Was he an All-Star? I don't know if he was an All-Star.
No, he was not. But here's the thing. We're going to find out. I don't know who's going to be the top 3, the top 4, the top 10. That's one thing I love about sports. You got to decide on the field, on the track, on the court, on the diamond. Yeah. We can talk about it and look at, man, look at this guy. This guy right here, this guy right there, this guy right here. Oh, that's fine and good. We're about to find out.
We sure will.
Casey Harris. Oh, this is now with the chat. Glad we got a game 7. I'm hoping for 2 game 7s, but hey, I'll settle for 1. J1984 out. Ocho ready to kill the intro, ready to see the smoke show. All it didn't let me down, homie, get right. ISO, what's the most points you scored in a quarter?
I scored I think 29 in a quarter. I probably made like 8 threes that quarter.
Damn, okay. Damn, Joe.
Yeah, I was on
you
fire.
Put a mean demonstration down there, huh?
Put down a mean demonstration. I don't care what you letting that thing fly. You hear me? That thing was gone for it, barely touching my hands.
You was in Atlanta?
Nah, I was in Brooklyn.
Damn.
I was in Brooklyn. Yeah.
Zeta Phenom, please join us this evening as we lay the 2026 Wolves season to rest. Pastor and Deacon are in attendance in the barrel. So follow after the game. Go Spurs, go. Boy, y'all dirty, man. Y'all dirty. Hey, listen. In this new age, in this new era, because don't nothing go unnoticed now. Everything is, you know what I mean, is right there at the surface, bro. They gonna talk about everything. You can't do nothing nowadays. Dr. Frank L. Bellamy says, hey fam, for some, Friday night typical means date night. Back in your 20s, what was the ultimate date night? Were you talking to that someone special to impress her? Love y'all. It all depends. What no? Date night was simple to me. We going to the movies. You got one or two. You go to the movies, you go to eat. You damn sure ain't doing both. Now which is it?
That's it. I never forget date night. Hey Joe, I used to get on the bus, go to the Omni Hotel.
Yeah.
The Omni Hotel had the movie theater up there, right at the Omni. That was date night. There was a Burger King right across the street. go to the Burger King, you know, sit down, chill, relax after the movie theater, get back on the bus and go home.
Man, you know, when I was younger, man, my date nights, I used to like to, I like to bowl, or I like to do something active on that Ocho, because I want to see how you move. I want to see what type of, you know what I mean? What type of, you got any type of athleticism in you, you know what I mean?
See, Joe, I only use that when it's time to procreate. I don't do that on normal dates. Now, if you athletic, you know, and I see you have a nice foundation that I can borrow your DNA, that's when I do dates, you know, that are athletic.
Yeah. Hey, it ain't nothing like, I know when I was younger, dating a young lady, and she was athletic, or she was an athlete. I enjoyed that, Ocho. You know, I still like to, you know, I still like to compete and all that. Ain't no chivalry or none of that. You know, over here, you gotta have to earn it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was one of them, bro.
What good days, bro.
Man. Yeah, that's me. That's me, huh? You gonna let me win, no? No. Absolutely not. Hey, hold up. I take my lady up into the pool hall. I taught her how to shoot pool. I be kicking her foot. She like, damn, you ain't gonna let me win nothing. Hell no. I'm like,
I don't let nobody win.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, I don't let my kids win either. Don't let them win nothing. Hey, losing builds character.
There you go. Hey, you get a chance to get your get back tonight. You better try to win that. You better not let me win that one. Or you better keep in trouble. No, but I've always kind of been the movie guy. I try to do the dinner in the movie. I can't do it. It's too much. I'm out of there, Joe. I don't know why we can't do the movie. Cause you said you want to do dinner in the movie. I tried to tell you. I said, look. I said I can't eat. Cause when I eat, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
This nigga's been an old man his whole life. Like, what the hell?
I tried to tell you. Oh, yeah. But, you know, look, impressed back then, I mean, in my 20s, man, I had Applebee's, I had Bennigan's, I had Chili's money. What the heck? Yeah. And I drove a Blazer. I don't know how impressed you were with that. I was in the NFL, but and they didn't put your money in the paper like they do now. So I guess they thought everybody in the NFL was making hundreds of thousands of dollars, but they were sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. So but I wasn't there in college, you know, hey, you only had so much money, hey, we going to the movies. I'm telling you. Right there on Abercrombie. Hey, if I seen you in the cafeteria, I knew you done blew through all that little money you had. What you doing up here in the cafeteria? I'm broke. Yeah. But no, Joe, you had to have somebody, you know, had a hookup, and they worked at manager at McDonald's. Sonic, I had a hookup at Sonic and Wendy's. I had my homegirl, Wante, she worked at this place called the Blue Note. Man, you talk about that spot or them gizzards. Yeah. I called her, hey, Monte, this you, Shelly? Yeah. I said, Monte, look that thing up. All right. Don't tell nobody. Hey. Right. Hey, when you're in college, you gotta have that hook up. Hey, I had that hook up at Wendy's, them 99-cent cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
She threw me about 6 of them things long. And we had a Burger King too right down the end. Waffle, you know, they had like Waffle Wednesday with 99 cents for a waffle. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Hey, what a good day.
Hey, Stitcher. Yeah, well, they gone now. The Blue Note done closed down, and I don't know where Wante is. But Wante hooked it up for me. I ain't tell nobody, because I already know they gonna go in there and try to blow up the spot. Yeah. What's up, Ocho King ISO? Can y'all give a shout out to my newly welcomed nephew, E, who was born earlier this morning at 7:15 please. Proud to be auntie. Yes, we can. E, welcome to the world. Man.
Welcome.
Oh, man, that's unbelievable. And,
yes,
auntie
sir.
is, she really excited. You say that to you start having a babysit, you gonna be like, What's up, Big 3? Just said to show some love from Columbia. Love the show. Question: what do y'all think will happen to Bronny if Bron leaves? Joe, what you think will happen?
Yeah, maybe he'll go with him.
I agree.
He'll go with him.
I think that's the most likely scenario. Maybe a trade.
Yep. I can see that.
Man, how am I have to go see? I guess I have to go see. I got to see Luka play because I ain't never seen Luka play in a Lakers uniform.
Man, you never been to a game where Luka was playing? Man, if Bron ain't there, it ain't gonna hit the same though.
Man, what you think, man? I done spent damn near $500,000 on tickets.
Ooh.
And people talking about clutch. Hell, I wish could tell Clutch to give me my damn money back for all the money I spent on the damn seats. That's $1 billion. Nah, I didn't.
That nigga be sitting on the floor.
But I gotta go see Luka. Luka, one of my favorite players too, so I gotta see Luka.
Damn.
I don't know. I might have to go check out Ty Lue, man. Ty Lue, my boy.
Sweet Lou.
Brendan Crow says, never take life for granted. My family and I were eating at a restaurant and a car drove at 40 miles an hour into the building and the walls burst in on us. Thank God we were all mostly okay. With everything in perspective. Yes. You're very, very
man.
Wow. I can just imagine, you see stuff like that in the movies, or you see it on television.
Yep.
Cars going to a house and going to a restaurant. Never do you ever think that can happen to you.
Yeah, no. Damn.
Trade Rounder for AD, and when AD goes down, Nas can start. And but do you want? Randall kind of like, it's kind of hard to play ball like Randall because he want to play with his back to the basket. Yeah, he can face up, but he really wants to get down on the ball. Yes, he's expanded his game, but Randall would have been great in the 90s.
Yeah.
His game would have been great.
And if AD can stay healthy, he will be a better option because defensively, he's a lot better defensively.
See, that's what he wants. Now you put inside Rudy and Rudy play the 5, he gets to play the 4. Oh, he love that because if you think about think about when they were here, you had JaVale playing the 5, and you had Dwight Howard playing the 5. And only the last 5 minutes of the game, he slid to the 5, and then a lot of times they slid LeBron to the 4.
Yep, he ain't got to do all that damn dirty work.
Ocho, gotta fix that Wi-Fi or something. Looking like an old school martial arts movie when he talks.
Oh, we talking about at the beginning? Oh.
Ocho had so much smoke in that room, Uncle Snoop got jealous. Big Art from the score said, Ocho, your signal got you like a kung fu movie.
I wonder why it did that.
TS Car Wash Detail Service says Julius Randle's been dookie all playoffs. He had a couple of good games, but boy, these last couple.
They've been tough on him, man. It's been tough on him.
Caitlin got 32 points, 8 assists, 7 to 3 in OT tonight. She coming, clocking. Oh yeah, she hit that big, great inbound play, read the pick. She hit the 3, but it wasn't enough.
Caitlin Clark?
She hit the 3 to send it in overtime.
I ain't see that. I'm gonna check her out. I ain't even see that.
I don't know who they lost to. Who did they lose to? Mystic. Okay, yeah. What you call it been cooking? Paige Becker's been cooking too.
Yeah.
Please wish my brother Adrian and his wife Nikki a happy 11th anniversary from Pam and Wiz. We love you guys very much. May God bless you and many more. Stay true to each other. Turn down for what?
These niggas been taking forever
Pam,
on the outro.
Wiz. Happy 11th. No, brother Adrian. It's from Pam and Wiz. They want to wish you guys a happy 11th anniversary. 11th decade, man.
Happy
decade
anniversary.
Plus. Long time. To wake up next to and change every single day. You got to adapt every single day. Because that person that you went to bed with last night, that's a different person that you're waking up with the next day. And so are you.
Yes, sir.
But it can be done. Right? But you ever notice, if you ask a person that's been married for a long period of time, they got a lot of different answers, but they always say, well, you got to sacrifice. You got to communicate.
Yeah.
You got to talk. Now,
it's definitely hard to do, because
you know, back then, the old people,
not necessarily always
people that stay together, they be miserable for 50 years.
Which is why there's a lot of breakups. So,
right.
Both of y'all have to literally be committed.
Because my grandfather died in
there ain't no
77.
leeway, like somebody more committed than other, bro. Like,
so Grandma was about 56.
It's really like kind of crazy to think about.
56. Yeah. Because she's more than 21. So Grandma was 56, about to be 57. And people is like, well, Mary, why you get married? Granny say, what? You think I want another 30 years of somebody telling me what to do? No, Lord. She said no. She said I didn't want anybody else around these. I didn't want nobody else around these boys. Brandon Martinez, Spurs about to put BTA to Thunder. Y'all keep forgetting about alien mentality. Hey, that's gonna be a good series.
It is. It ain't gonna be as easy as this was having Rudy down there who's not a threat offensively. OKC got some guys.
I don't know.
Alright.
But I feel like they're gonna beat the Thunder. But at the
what
same
makes
time,
it hard
Thunder
to judge? Both teams, OKC and the Spurs, have another year. They've been pushed, but not hard yet. This will be great basketball. It absolutely will. It absolutely will.
This nigga, bro.
I got a question.
Donovan Mitchell and James Harden cannot play good to save their fucking life, bro. Game 6 on their home court, bro. Like, you can't ask for easier way than that, bro. Like, them niggas just not gifted for closeout games. Like, bro. Hell no. Like, K really went 7 for 19. 7 for 19. And you lost. Donovan Mitchell 6 for 20, bro. Like, K shot better than him. 7 for 20, 6 for 20. Like, bro, James 6 for 13, like. But you got 8 fucking turnovers. Like. Then they bench production was worse than the other ones. Then the shooter get 15 minutes and don't score. Like, what the hell? Like, them niggas they just don't have that. What they talk about, LeBron don't have that clutch gene, they don't have that. Them who don't have that. Now you got a game 7 at the Pistons. I don't see them winning. I thought they was going to win that game 6, though.
No. Me neither, man. I'm going Kobe, Jordan. And my 3, I'm probably going to go Bron. KG at my 4. And Shaq at the 5? Shaq at the 5. Boy, I ain't losing the game. Positionless draft. So if you say position, it's got to be in today's game, because you ain't paying no positionless draft in the 70s and the 80s. You gonna get killed. I'll take Bron, Jordan, Kobe. Bron, Jordan, Curry, Jack KD.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who the hell gonna play? Who gonna play the 4?
You gonna put KD at the 4? You said Bron. You only named 4 players. Curry at the 1. Jordan.
You said Jordan.
Oh, okay. Bron, KD, Shaq.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a team.
I'm down there putting Wiggy on mine.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know why y'all is late. He do it too much freaking. What trade was worse, the Luka trade or the 49ers Trey Lance trade?
49ers.
Well, the problem is that even though trading up against Trey Lance was bad, they took Brock Purdy in the 7th round, so ain't nobody gonna really. So it really didn't hamper them. Yeah. Luka, the guy they traded for him, they already traded him.
I don't know what they thought AD and Kyrie
But they say, you know what, it's all good.
was going to be able to finish a season to win them a championship. I don't know. Them niggas don't finish seasons and they're not number ones.
They got that number 1
So
pick.
I don't know what was the thinking. I ain't gonna lie. So maybe they just didn't want to pay Luka. But
they mad at my team, Joe.
He had y'all in the finals. If y'all got a little bit more talent, y'all probably could win the finals.
Hey, can I get a birthday shout out? I'm turning 26 today. Get the GOAT. Yes, sir, Derek. Happy 25th birthday. Boy, I remember when I was
Happy birthday, boy.
Happy birthday, man. Can you imagine? Well, take yourself back to when y'all were 25.
Man, what I was doing.
Boy, I could move a lot of luggage. I could move a lot of luggage back then, Ocho.
25.
That was the 93 for me. That was my first year here in Atlanta, bro.
Damn, okay.
93 was your first year in no damn Atlanta. I said when I was 25. Oh, okay. I thought you said, okay, yeah. Nah. 25, that was, yeah. Boy, 25 in the 8? Ooh. It was jumping, too. It was jumping. Ooh, it was jumping.
I don't even know how old Joe Johnson is.
Hey, hold up. That was at like the height of Mike Vick, bro. Yes. That was the Mike Vick experience. Yes. Well, this thing here used to be off the chain. The Michael Vick experience was alive and well.
You had to be there.
What's up, Nightcap? My question is, I've been wondering, although it's been a while since the event, why Unc hasn't mentioned any word of the World Athletic Relays that happened in Botswana since you're a track fan, big names weren't there, but still, yes, most one of the guys you guys did an unbelievable job. Y'all, hey, y'all challenged the world record. That South African Pele, that ran the 46.66 on the fly, broke Michael Johnson's unbelievable 42.93. I mean, if you watched it, he went by Tebogo like he was standing still. And Tebogo ran 43.5, and he went. And he went by him like he was standing still. So we have to be on that best behavior because our men and women now we normally run the 4x4.
Yeah.
We normally run that. Rye is running the over 4. I think it's the Priest. I think Rye. I think Quincy Hall. I think Michael Norman. I think Bailey. I think about 4 of those. They're gonna run the 4. Our women, y'all get a reprieve. Cause Sid is expecting her first child. So she say, you know what? It's a throwaway year. Let me go ahead and get this baby out the way. I'm gonna come back and put in all of y'all. Y'all know what time it is. So I see y'all. Just make sure y'all know. When we had 27 is the World Championships. I don't even know where they are. But 28 in LA. She said I'll be ready. She said I'll be ready. He said what they should have done is given her an opportunity to try to double in the 4 hurdles and this open 4. That's what they should have done. And she pulled that off. She's the greatest female Olympian ever. To do the 4-4?
Yeah.
It ain't close. And she'll be a 3-time Olympic gold medalist in the hurdle, the world record. And she's what? Not far off the world record now in the 400, so she could potentially have the world record in the 4 hurdles and the open 4. Many thought that Colt's record would never be broken. Yeah, man. But that's all right. Enjoy it. I know you probably Botswana, and you talk about Tebogo and Kippy. I know you feeling good about yourself, but we got something for you. We got something for y'all. What's up, fellas? Have y'all heard about this 7'6" J.K. Mock from Australia? I have not. Is he gonna be in the draft this year? Look him up right quick. See what he got.
7'6".
7'6".
Huh? Damn. Ain't no way he is athletic and fluid as Wemby though.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, but he just 7'6" for.
Yeah.
He got to be able to do something now.
Yeah, they don't give him no love for real if they can't do what Wemby doing. Cause Bobo should have been good.
You see him dunking? You see him dunking, Joe?
No, I don't see it. It ain't up on the screen.
Ash got it up on the computer. He's 17 years old.
He can move.
Yeah, he ain't bad. Have Ash send it to you. He kind of reminds you of Bo. Do he really?
See, Bo over there scoring 50 points overseas, man.
She dimmed it to you. The gold standard. Michael Jordan would average 45 points a game in today's soft NBA. Okay? There's no way to prove or disprove it, so now when y'all say this guy would do this at this time, I'm just going to agree with y'all.
Agree with you.
Buenos dias, fellas. Will you guys consider going live when y'all go fishing and play pool? Because we know Unc can't fish or play pool. He just talk a lot. Man, you on crack. If you don't think I can do either one of them, you got to be on the block.
I only believe it because I was raised.
I think Unc got a nice little.
Nigga had to take a shit outside.
I mean, he ain't good enough to beat me, but I'm sure
didn't have a shower until he was like 20s, late 20s.
Didn't I send you the video? You saw the guy that I beat.
I seen the race. Yeah,
you say you beat him. I beat him. And Joe, you know good well you're not finna beat me fishing.
Who?
You. Look, we already know Ocho.
Yeah, Ocho just come. Ocho moral support. That's what he come for. He's that guy that you bring for support.
There you go. Get you a few laughs. You get.
Yeah, that's what he does. He you know what he is? He the little brother that your mom and your grandma make you take. Well, take him with you. Okay.
Hey, I want y'all to keep on thinking y'all gonna get away with stuff now. Hey, Joe, pool, it ain't happening. Now fishing, y'all might got fishing.
What you be
I don't be out there fishing no more.
Yeah. Oh, you that guy. That's how you do. You know how your mom and grandma would take that little fella with you. All right.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm gonna scare all the fishing with.
I already know you're gonna be throwing rocks in the water. That's why we don't want you to go.
Yeah.
I'm so glad to see your personality because I hated you on the hog. Gave my leg a 30 feet with no expression. I thank God you didn't like threes. Yeah, I mean, Joe done got on here, man. That's my brother coming and said, man, what y'all done to Joe? Man, say, man, Joe be cutting up over there with you and Ocho.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, chat. They send me to the wolves. I'll come back leading the pack.
I like it.
Yeah. ISO, do you prefer rest or to keep momentum going, considering OKC having more than a week to rest, facing the Spurs in the conference finals?
Yeah, no, I want rest.
Oh God,
because
them
the
niggas
games
be getting
are
hurt
played
and
at
shit.
such a high level in the postseason, meaning every possession counts.
Yeah.
And the great teams understand that, bro. So you exert a lot of energy, throughout these games. That's why you see some cats who play good early in the first couple games in the series, and then once it gets later, hell, they so bogged down and tired because they exude so much energy throughout this whole series that they have a tendency to fall off. So yeah, I take rest.
Why does Unc pretend Michael Jordan not to go? Does Unc get access from LeBron? I don't get to have an opinion. So all the people, I just want to know, just help me understand this, Joe. So I'm on Clutch's payroll because LeBron is my player and I believe he's the GOAT. So anybody that's a professional athlete that do what I do, that says Jordan or Kobe are the GOAT, are they on Jordan or Kobe payroll? Or is it just me?
It's just you,
I figured it was.
That's it.
They do not get paid
The people
to say
cake
who
for
better,
Jordan
bro.
and don't
Don't
nobody
nobody give a
say,
fuck.
man, are y'all on Jordan payroll? Or they cake for Kobe? Are y'all on Kobe Foundation payroll? I mean, what's going on? Just me.
Michael had the killer
and
instinct.
they know it's
LeBron's
just
just better
it's an easy
all
way
around,
for them
bro.
to kind of get under your skin a little bit.
Take a little.
They like, they
And
like
Jordan
when
wouldn't
they like
even
when you get a
ask
little
for real
pissed
when
off.
he was with the
When you
Wizards.
get a little pissed off and start
He still
going at it, they like
averaged
that.
20. LeBron's still just better, though.
Man, they begin you to. I say, I wish that $500 look real good in my bank account right now. Look real good.
As a basketball player. And when I watched The Last Dance, Jordan needed a reason, somebody to say something for him to just go crazy. LeBron just hooped. You feel me?
The game was over.
Hey, look. I thought M-Man went out guns a-blazing. Hell, he shot it 26 times. I thought he got up enough. FGAs, if you ask me.
Unc was never late to meetings when he stopped Clint Porter from knocking on Mike's door and told him to go run the alcohol out.
And everybody get mad at LeBron for playing like shit.
Yeah.
And that 2011 against Dallas, D-Wade could have took over. He already had won the championship. LeBron hadn't did that yet. So how is he gonna know this is the level he need to get to if he ain't did it before? You know what I mean? So they hold that against LeBron, but I hold that against D-Wade that he didn't like. Okay, let me take over because he can't break out of this.
It'd be tough.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and think about it. In the NBA, it's way tougher because if you're a veteran, you probably been in the league 4 or 5 years. You ain't but 24, 25.
Right.
Then you got a rookie coming in. He ain't but 22, 23. Hell,
what you gonna tell me? He's like, hey. And another thing, guys, if you're a veteran player and you got the young guy, and the young guy is better than you, it takes a special type of a person to listen to someone
that the person that I'm listening to, I'm better than him. But I feel he can impart wisdom on me that's gonna help me.
Yeah.
It's hard to get people that don't think they know everything, though, Ocho and Joe.
Yeah.
It is, dog.
Enough to know everything.
That's why it matters. It matters what team you go to. Because, man, me going to Boston my rookie year playing behind Eric Williams, I ultimately end up starting. But, bruh, he was probably in my corner more than anybody, giving me pointers, telling me the do's and don'ts, things I need to do to be effective. You don't get that nowadays because everybody competing for the same spot.
Right.
What's up, ISO Chad? My nephew Wesley is graduating with prom king and got full scholarship. Can you give him a shout out? Absolutely, Wesley. Congratulations.
Hey, Wesley.
Scholarship and prom king. God dang. I don't think either
That's
one
what's happening.
was prom king. You prom king, Ocho?
Hell nah.
Prom.
Joe, you prom king?
Nah. I told y'all I was the homecoming king. Y'all gave me hell behind the homecoming king.
Yeah, that don't count. Basketball homecoming don't count.
What?
Hell no.
Boy, y'all a tough crowd, boy. Damn.
No. Damn. That completes this episode of Nightcap. Well, we know who's going to be in the Western Conference Finals thanks to a 139-109 victory on the road in Minnesota. San Antonio Spurs get it done. Outstanding performance. They got 6 guys in double figures, and that was the difference in the ball game. They put the clamps on the Timberwolves, and they could never get it going. And they take on OKC Thunder. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite uncle, my partner and co-host. That's the Liberty City legend and did the intro tonight. 6-time Pro Bowler, Madden Raiders adjuster, Bengals Ring of Fame honoree. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. And the guy that he was following that did the promo, a 7-time NBA All-Star. Once scored 29 points and a quarter. University of Arkansas love, Little Rock, Arkansas native. Sometimes, man,
Yes,
you
sir.
find a mean demonstration.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. Go subscribe to the Nightcap Podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your support and your continued support, because all the awards that we get nominated for, all the awards that we won is only because of you. And we can't thank you enough. So from the Nightcap family, Ocho, ISO, and all the night people behind the scenes, thank you again for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head over to LaportierCognac.com if it's currently unavailable in a state or city near you. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the best tasting, smoothest VSOP cognac on the market. It's
I'm gonna be back. Low key. I did 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back. Probably around like 5 or 6.